So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Brown now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Play action now. It's Nix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. We'll go play action with Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here, an early 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 61 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Dallas.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a design run. And he will take it in himself. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Shot.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Ready. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Rocco 80. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
On the jump.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cut it. Cut it. Panther 60.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Come on, come on.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Out right. Catch made. That's Ibuka. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 17.
Cougar 19.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. This one does he sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Tackle made back at the
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the 2nd Buccaneers in possession of the football. And they are facing a 2nd and long.
Seven Pirates. Set down. Set up. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
at the 3-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Okay, ready.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on?
Here we go.
It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
The 2-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Alert! Alert!
They'll go with him again. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
He was taken down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. No place to run there. Good job by McGee to stop him at the 2.
2-yard line.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. Inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
All right, Mike, so 4th and goal for an offense can be a little bit tricky. The defense, they kind of know what's coming. There's no extra downs. You can't just throw it away and try again. They've got to give somebody a shot in the end zone to make a play. But give credit to this defense. They knew what was coming, and they make the big play themselves and steal away 6.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 12th touchdown of the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Stephanie. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's going to be marked out up around the 33. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Let's go. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
19 tight. 19 tight.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get your team to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
A gain of
So,
13
from the
yards.
36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down and 9. Throwing is Nix. Out to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Less than 2 minutes to play in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Here we go, here we go. Go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Get it! Hook!
Back to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Come on, set! Hawk, ready!
The RPO will get this to Ibuka.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
43-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the 2nd half.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down.
That's good.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he broke through the initial contact. Lines up, getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Captain. Hold on a sec.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Hold on a sec.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Get it.
The third quarter begins with a run. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
From
and
31,
7.
here's 2nd and 7.
Come back, team. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18. Let's go.
That's going to be incomplete. coverage. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Go!
Now give on the ground, and he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back to base, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Ready?
Right back to him on first down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Smash! Smash! Let's go! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! 70 Timberwolves! 79 Broncos! Get up!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. Now a run on first down. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Now they'll pitch it out here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man complete to Johnson. They pick up 17 through the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 32 yards.
First down, Dallas.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Forced out wide, taking off, and Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
This is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Play action now. It's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. The motion man is Johnson. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. The motion man is Johnson. We begin the 4th quarter with a run here on 1st and goal. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. On the ground they go, and that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
It's 3rd and goal.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set up.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Here we go. Top 60. Top 60.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Who else? Another catch for his big return. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Loss
of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Third and 10. We'll go play action with Nix. Forced out left. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
41-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. Get up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Red. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force 4th down.
A loss of 7.
70 Timberwolves.
4th down.
60 Bobcat. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll stick with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.